So, what's next, man? What's next? I've lost my 14th job now. I'm focusing on trying to, secure my stuff in London. Hopefully, they don't get rid of it, but that's still going to be a stress, even if I don't know what's going on, especially if it's so far away. But I've applied for a job in Manchester, so a job got me here. I remember when I was here and I was like working already in London, and I was applying for jobs, and the first job that I applied for, I didn't get. I tell her like I got the job, but then the vetting was just so scrutinous. I just left it. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, cool, it was long in it, like, and somebody else that was handling that job left, and somebody else took over it. So I left that, and then literally applied for one job, and then next, and I got the job. So if I didn't get that job, I wouldn't have even moved here because I was working already temporarily and going back and forth for like 3 months, just before the end of 24, and just to see what Glasgow was like, looking at the house prices. People think I just jumped and came here. Nah, 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 man. I first started working for the flight club in Glasgow because I worked for the same company in London, and the manager that worked for MetroGuard used to work for Professional Security, which is another security company, and he remembered me, which is crazy because I only met the guy once. He just remembered my name. And yeah, he's like, yeah, if you move it to Glasgow, I know the manager in Glasgow, and I can get you a job. Da, 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 da. So that was just weekends. So because I had a job that was 4 on 4 off, I was going back and forth to Scotland for a while before I moved, and I would have moved for that 2 days a week. But it got me to kind of make the decision a little more longer. And then anyway, once I got that job now, I moved to Glasgow. And so it's the job really. It's income. That's the pyramid that controls everything. That pays off debts. That saves. That keeps me alive. I need to make sure I've got income. So and enough income as well. Can't just have any money. I need to make sure I have enough money to do what I'm doing. So anyway, it wasn't the plan. This is what I'm saying to you. I just went online. I saw this job. It's a front of house concierge, which will be good to commit to. And it'll be under 2 grand off the tax, but at the same time I'm gonna have to just get a train there. This is the plan. Leave my van here, work for a month, stay in the gym like I was doing before, and then once I got a month and I know it's calm, I'll tow this. I could drive it, but I'll rather tow it to Manchester once I find out where the parking spots are. 'Cause that's so crucial. Find out where to park, no problems. And I work there. And that could be my baseline job. And I can always sign up for Amazon Flex in Manchester. I can always sign up for any delivery jobs. I can always do my side hustles. And there's all these security companies are the whole over the UK. So I can still get jobs in Manny. So and Manny still has good yield. Manny still have good properties. And Manny is just a little bit closer to London than Scotland. So who knows? Like I said, sometimes things don't go to plan. They go to the way they're meant to go, whether you like it or not. So I've got a job. They've offered me a job. So it's like me now filling out the vetting, making sure the 5 year work history is done. So that's one of the first things I'm gonna do when I go to the hotel. And then email these people that I've made the payment. Obviously, if they don't respond or don't say whatever, I'm just gonna try everything I can legally. If I make the full payment and they still get rid of my stuff, does anything like happen? Compensation? Maybe not, but I'm still gonna pay them realistically before the beginning of February. So yeah, that's what's next, really, man. Like, obviously, I'm still gonna do my security jobs. It's only 2 days a week. It's nothing really. Let's be real. It's like 130 a week, if that. But that's every week, and I can tie man over. Um, so yeah, my main objective really is to just keep up with what I've been doing, really, and hopefully by the end of this month, I am either going to, well, end of this month, top of February, I'm either going to go to Manchester, stay in Glasgow, or put my tail between my legs and listen to my family and go and live in London. But this is my thing, man. My thing is that the reason why I want to be successful is because I don't have a lot of people that own houses and a lot of people that um are successful in my close proximity. And I want to be that first Buck Townsend billionaire. Billionaire, not millionaire. Buck and Townsend. Both sides. Mother and father. And I want to help the youth, the next generation. The real game is how I help everybody else. It's how I can say, cool, well, let me fix up your debts. Let me fix up your credit. I've been through it. I've been homeless. I've done this. I've started from ground zero. You see my journey. You watch all my videos. You see me get my first house from struggling constantly. So it's the mindset and it's the money management and it's really thinking about investing that money and saving that money constantly. You shouldn't work to spend money. You should work to save money. This is just for the youth, anyone in their 20s right now, man. Like, seriously, like, right now, if I could go back in time, bruv, of what I knew now then, I would easily be a multi-millionaire already. But I'm never going to give up. I know it's possible. I know it's attainable. And if I can go against all the odds, go against the grain, and just to prove a point, right? I know I can do it, but it's to prove that, look, despite how my journey is and how it visibly looks, I just got to believe in myself and believe that this is still possible, regardless. Who knows? I might have a crazy, massive shoot next week or next month, and I'm just bam, straight in the game, straight on the. You know what I mean? It's just I had to earn this, man. I had to get to the point where, like, when I get it and I'm walking in my house, I'm opening the door and I'm like, if you knew what it took, if it was easy, maybe I wouldn't appreciate it, and maybe I would do whatever. I wouldn't really be focused on building it, or maybe whatever. I don't know, but the journey. The main thing is your journey is key, and your story, bro. My story is insane. Like, and if I can become the first billionaire in my family through business, property, and stocks, I can help the next generation. I can give them 20 grand to their first deal. I can invest them, and they can lose the money, and I'll be okay with it because I know how it goes. So if you work a job, you're gonna work till you die. That's the reality. That's just the truth, right? And I've spent most of my life on housing benefit before it turned you as a credit, working, barely making ends meet because the money they're giving you to live ain't enough. And this is a person who ain't got no children, and it's still tough. And I know people that are older than me that are struggling. It's not easy, by the way, man. It's not easy, but I don't want to be the guy at the top of the mountain, borrowing people money and then paying me back. I want to be able to say, look, I can make you financially stable. I can make you financially free. I've done it. You've seen my journey. You've heard my story. And, if somebody can see me be successful, they believe it's possible. Not a TV, not the internet, not content, not a podcast. This is Jerome, right? Like someone right? You know what I mean? And that's just where it is, really. That's one of my biggest drivers, to be that living example, that proof that things are possible. And if I do it, if I be the sacrificial lamb and go through the pain and stress and problems and failures, and I get to the top of that mountain, bruv, I'm gonna be like trying to help people, bruv. I want to practice group economics with my brothers, with my friends, with my cousins. I want to be able to put money together and buy houses and invest in stocks or whatever, bruv. Because group economics is the next side to this, and that's something that people are missing, man. The amount of times you're gonna put our money together and go out to a club and go on holiday, but no one's gonna put money down into investing and getting better for the future. But it's hard, I get it, man, because sometimes a lot of things don't pay off for years and years and years and years, and it's painful. It's painful going through the stress. It's painful failing, but you're getting, in a weird way, you're getting each way closer, stronger, and you're getting better as a person if you're working towards your goals and you haven't given up, right? And I don't want to keep ranting on, but I just wanted to make these 3 long form videos, and I'll see you on the other side.